Hey guys, HannibalTheRising here with Starcraft 2 commentary. It's 1 versus 1, and it's Terran versus Zerg, and HDSS is playing against Zerg right now. And we just started the game. I basically just said hi, nothing too odd there. And one thing I want to say about this map though is I don't really like it because it has not one but two grants. And basically, and since I'm versing Zerg, that's really bad because if he did an early Zergling rush, it'd be hard to block off both ramps before he could get the Zerglings here, and that's really, really bad for me. Also, there's 4 potential areas you can start off in. You can start there, where I'm at, here where he's at, or you can start in these other 2 corners. So, when I started off, he could have been anywhere, any of those 3 possible areas to start off. But I wasn't really worried about that. What I was worried about was getting my base blocked off as fast as I could, because I was expecting a really early rush, since this map has 2 ramps. Also, it has 2 ramps for him, but that's not too big of a deal, because I didn't plan on rushing this game at all. He actually got his gas before me, also. I didn't want to get my gas yet because I needed my minerals to spend on barracks and supply depots to block off the ramps as fast as I could. So basically what I usually do is I'll get my first supply depot, and then I'll get a gas, and then I'll get a barracks, and then while the barracks is building, I'll get as many SCVs as I can in the amount of time. And then when the barracks is built, I'll basically stop getting SCVs for a little while, and I'll get as many Marines as I can, and I'll start building bunkers. That's my basic strategy, but I had to change that unfortunately because on this map, there's 2 ramps. So what my build was, I had to do 2 supply depots on the side, and then I went 1 barracks in the middle. And what I'm going to do on the side here is I planned on having 1 supply depot here, and then two bunkers. I would have had 3 bunkers, but I needed a supply depot here because you can lower supply depots, but bunkers you can't walk past. I'd have to destroy it, which I didn't want to do. But since it's a supply depot, I can lower and raise it whenever I want to get in and out. So I really needed that option just in case if anything happened. So I've got my 2 gas. He got his 2 gas, or just about. There we go. He's got his 2 gas. He actually went for a really early expansion, but that's not too uncommon for Zerg players to get. He's got a spawning pool down. He doesn't have much else yet. He does have a lot of workers, but I have a, no wait, I'm sorry, he has a better income than me. Yeah, he has a better income than me, I was just checking. Let's see, units. He's got 18 workers to my 15, and I have 3 Marines, and he doesn't have any army yet. He did send an Overlord to scout on me, but basically as far as he got was around here, so he didn't really see anything. So I just sent a few Marines out there to go kill that really quick, and fortunately I did. But unfortunately, he's got his hatchery down. He's getting a queen, and basically that's not good because I don't plan on expanding for a while because I really want to secure my base because I was really expecting a rush. But I guess that's good for him because I was expecting a rush and I prepared for a rush when he wasn't rushing, so that gave him more time to basically expand. And you can see he's getting workers now, and that's really not good for me. He's even got his queen now, and he's got his double gas. But I got my orbital command. I also have a factory built, and I'm working on my starport. Because usually what I like to do in games is Banshee Rush, because for some really weird reason, people really don't expect a Banshee Rush, which is very odd. Like they really don't prepare for it. But fortunately for a Banshee Rush, say I had a bunch of Banshees here, my plan would be to go all the way up here, and then you can kind of get a little bit behind his base. Actually, you can get completely behind his base on this map, fortunately. And then I can take out as many workers as I can because they do cost 50 minerals each. And basically, if I can kill all these workers, that's a lot of money. Plus all the time it took to build them. Looks like he turned his hatchery into a lair. I'm not really sure what that does. I'm really not a Zerg player. I never ever played Zerg or anything like that. But basically, I think it just gives you more upgrades for your overlords and stuff like that. But I'm really not too sure on that. But what's not? Oh, he's actually got a spine crawler here. But unfortunately for him, I didn't plan on doing any ground rushes. I was only gonna attack by air, so it wasn't necessary. But then again, it's not like he would know my plan, just like I didn't know his. He's got a gas here, but he doesn't have any workers on it. He's even got a worker sitting idle here. Like, he's got an expansion here, he's not really getting any workers here. He's actually got 1,300 minerals right now. So that's really bad to have high money. It's always best to spend your money as much as you can. Like me, I only have 100 minerals right now. And that's even with a mule. But I'm trying to spend it as much as I can. Spend. Like, really fast. But right now I'm researching Cloak Banshee. And it's actually almost done. And I already have one Banshee and I'm getting another. But let's see what he's doing. I don't know if he was gone or something like that for a little bit. He's got almost 2,000 minerals right now, actually. That's really, really bad for him. Wow, I'm just realizing now, if I would have rushed him, I easily, like, would have won this, like, right away. It's like he's not even there. Look at that, 2,100 minerals. I don't know, he must have been gone or something like that. That's really odd. But also, every time I get 50 energy, I get a mule, because I'm really trying to stack my minerals right now. I actually didn't even want to scan his base, because I really didn't even care what he was doing. And actually, that's kind of a stupid thing. I should have scanned it, because if he goes air, and I only have Banshees, which can only attack the ground units, then they could easily die if he gets muted. And that would be really, really bad. He's actually still not there. Look at that, almost 3,000 minerals. That's really, really not good for him. I was starting to get a lot of minerals myself. I was worried about having 600, and he got like 2,500 minerals, and I was worried about just having 600. So basically what I did was I just went for an expansion. Um, it's not good to go for an expansion if you don't know where your opponent is, but judging from where his overlord came from, he came from this angle. So I know that he must be on the left side, which is kind of a guess because he could have been here and then went around to trick me. But I really just assumed and went with my gut on that. Oh, he must be here now because you can see he's getting a whole bunch of Zerglings. He finally put his units on his gas. He's finally moving a lot of overlords. Yeah, he's using his queen. He's getting more Zerglings. So that's good for him now. He's finally starting to spend that money. He went from, I think, 2,600, and now he's down to less than 2,000. So that's good. He's finally starting to spend. My command center's almost done. I have my rally point set to the minerals, so the workers will go straight there when I spawn them, or when I spend my money on them. But I do have, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 Banshees. And I got a bunch more on the way. And I'm building some more supply depots because I'm full up right now. Oh wow, look at all those Zerglings. He's got quite a few. He's got quite a few Zerglings right now. And I think he's getting some more over here. Oh, he's actually going for mutas right now. He's finally getting mutas. That's really not good for me because you can see my base isn't really prepared for air. I have bunkers to stop Zerglings from running in. That's basically it. I don't have any missile turrets, or I don't have any Vikings or any kind of units to fight air besides my Marines. But if he really masses mutas, which it looks like he's doing, you can see. Oh, he's also putting his overlords behind his base. But you can see he's really starting to mass the mutas, and that's really bad for me though. But he's still got 800 minerals though. That's really bad to have. It's always best to spend as much as you can. I even realized I have quite a few minerals. Right now I even have like 500. So that's why I really only want gas right now, because that's what I'm really low on. But here was really bad for me. I ran right into his mutas. See, he passed me, and then he killed a whole bunch of my banshees, but I cloaked them really quick. Because basically I lost at least 2 banshees there. And that's not good, but I am going for his layer now. So I'm going for the kill for that. But unfortunately his mutas just have to wait until my cloaking head's in. It shouldn't be too much longer, but on some banshees I have like 150 energy, and on some I'm running pretty low. But it must be painful to just sit there with all those units sitting idly by while I kill all the workers in his bases and things like that. I didn't expect another expansion here, so I was actually gonna just send my banshees away to the corner of the map and wait a little while. But then I realized like I actually scouted this out when I was trying to leave. But I realized, you know, I might as well destroy it while I'm shooting. So he's now starting to kill my banshees, unfortunately. But this one luckily gets away, just barely. Just barely, 28 HP. I finally got my 2 gases here, and I'm starting to get more workers. I actually have quite a few minerals. I have like 1,300 right now, and that's really, really bad. See, he hasn't rebuilt his base, and he's being revealed. He should have rushed with his Zerglings. You can see he's using his mutas here right now, but they're taking a few casualties because of all my Marines shooting at them. But unfortunately, my Banshees can't really do anything about this. So I unbunkered all my Marines, and I sent them after the mutas. He took a lot of unnecessary casualties. What he should have done was go behind my base and try and be sneaky, because when he went here, he ran into all my Marines and all my bunkers and things like that. It looks like he's trying to destroy my my starport here, because I'm sure he's pretty pissed off at my banshees right now for destroying his entire base. But I unbunkered a few more marines to kill as many mutas as I could. I really thought I was screwed here, but one thing, I luckily built an engineer bay right when I saw the mutas, and I built all these missile turrets right on my base. And look at all the casualties he's taking from this. It's just monstrous. And luckily, I don't think mutas have a very high armor, so missile turrets should be very good to get my life. So really, he's only got like something like 6 mutas, I think, or 7 mutas. One's over here, not doing anything. But he ran into some more missile turrets. I don't know why he was attacking my missile turrets. That's a really bad idea. He should be trying to take out my supply depots, my starports, and also there's no defenses there anyway, so he could have freely killed that. Also, I have a marine sitting idle by, that's my fault. But here he left the game because really he only had 2 mutas, and if I would have killed those, his Zergling rush would have failed because I have bunkers up. I still have banshees in his base destroying it. I was actually gonna kill this spawning pool too, which is almost dead. And really, the only air defenses is clean, but if I would have cloaked, then it would have been defenseless. He could have turned that, spine crawlers could turn into an air defense unit, but I easily could have killed that before it transformed. So really, he didn't have many options here. I even had an expansion here that he didn't even know about, bringing me a lot of extra income. I had a Banshee over there for some reason, I must have forgot about it, which I could have brought back. And yeah, that's basically it. That was a fun game, a good game for my opponent, and I'll see you next time, guys.